Hey guys, and welcome to my channel, Davina's Faith. It's Davina here, and today I'm going to be talking about how to fight back in your dreams. So if you're interested, then stay tuned. Okay guys, so as you guys may know, I do dream interpretation on this channel, and I get a lot of questions, well, not questions about this, but like people sit in their dreams, and I'm noticing that they're having like demonic attacks, demonic oppression, spiritual attacks in their dreams. So I thought that this would be a good video. I do respond to them and try to give them advice, but I just thought that I'd just do a video on it about how you can fight back in your dreams, things that I know that works, because what I was going through it, how I was able to fight back, and if I ever have a spiritual attack, I just go to fighting back. I never have those attacks where I can't do anything, where I'm defeated. So like in my teenage years especially, and even in my adulthood, like early adulthood 20s, I was being spiritually attacked often. Not every single time I went to sleep I was being attacked, but I had them often. So I would have the fear dreams, like I would have the dreams, well, not even based off of my own fear, but dreams to bring on fear. Basically, I'll be being chased by people, like me and my family will be being chased, or I'll be being chased. I had dreams where people pulled out guns on me, like in dreams, and knives and things like that, and it looked like I was going to be defeated. It looked like I was going to be killed, but it did not happen. Even when I didn't have like the strength to fight back, I didn't know how to fight back, I didn't even know that was a thing. I thought that it was no way that you can, like, I thought that when you have that type of dream you just have to go through it. Even when I was at that point, before I got to like a mature level, I advanced in maturity basically. Before then, I never basically, it never got to the point where like it had went through it. Like I never been shot in a dream, I never been stabbed in a dream basically, but I have been like attacked very, very, like it's been extreme attacks, and I didn't know how to fight back. So when those things were happening, when I didn't know how to fight back, like I'll either feel like weak, or I wasn't able to talk. Like I was trying to talk, but I couldn't talk. No voice was coming out, or I have stuff in my mouth, and I tried to take the stuff out of my mouth, and it would just be an everlasting paper or gum or something in my mouth, or that couldn't come out, or hair that wouldn't all come out all the way. It would just be like I had to keep on pulling it out. And also, so that represents your voice not being heard too, when you have those type of dreams where you have stuff in your mouth and then you're pulling it out and it's not coming all the way out. And I might do a separate video on that. I had time when I was in middle school, I was trying to like fight back. Like I was trying to throw like jabs, and my arm like just couldn't pick up all the way. Like it was just so weak. So that's how I knew that I was going, like once I got older and started to like study this or whatever. It's plus being in church and people start talking about it in church, and then me too, me doing the research and studying on my own, I knew that it was spiritual warfare. So if you're going through anything like that, that's like that, anything that I explained, that's spiritual warfare, and it's the reason why you're going through spiritual warfare is because of who you are. You're God's chosen. So I'm not saying that everybody that's God's chosen has had these type of dreams, but many of us have had it, or we will have it at some point, and we have to learn how to fight back. You're anointed. God called you to be able to operate in prayer, operate in the prophetic maybe. So you want to know how to deal with this, how to overcome it. And I'm not ordained, I'm not a minister or anything like that. I only call myself Davina, but I've been through this and I overcame it, so I can tell you guys what you can do to like overcome this or whatever. So some things that you can do are, of course, read your word, because you have to know the word in order to fight back, right? You have to know what God says about you. You have to know what the word says about the enemy and the plots that he has, and you have to know everything about the word. So you have to study your word. So one thing I did, and I didn't do this on purpose, it just happened. I didn't like, okay, let me read my word so I could fight these demons. No. And basically those things that were attacking me, excuse me if you see my those things that were attacking me were demons, basically. People that would chase after me. That wasn't like a warning from God saying that, oh, these people are going to be after you and your family. I mean, there has been people that have been after me and my family members, but it was demons. The people that would like have guns in the dreams and knives, it was demons. So I had to learn how to fight back. So reading my word had strengthened me, and I knew my word. I already knew some of the word, of course, being in church, but I studied the word in my spare time, in my quiet time, when I was starting to be more interested. You know, it was a time where I wasn't as interested, and then I just grew to be more interested. Right around the time when I had started my YouTube channel, even a little bit before that, I had really started to get interested. But I got really, really serious once I had started doing these videos on this channel. So yeah, reading my word, it really strengthened me, and it gave me the knowledge that I needed. So definitely read your word, and maybe I'll leave some scriptures that might be beneficial. Definitely read your word. Another thing that had helped me was increasing my prayer life. So definitely want to increase your prayer life. So as you're like getting more knowledge through the word, you need to be led by a leader, by your pastor. Then have them to go Bible study, have them to recommend some scriptures to you, and also to pray with you. But you also need to learn how to pray on your own too. You don't have to be fantastic at praying to pray and for the prayers to be effective. Of course, you want to know what you're praying, but as long as you're being sincere and you know what you're praying, then it's effective. Okay, you don't have to be a scholar in praying. You don't have to have the most fanciest words to prayer. Over time, it will increase, and you will grow to your highest potential of prayer, to your highest potential. You don't have to look at anybody else. So increasing my prayer life had really helped me. I became stronger. I had more wisdom. I had more discernment as well, like discernment in the prophetic with increasing my prayer. So I increased my prayer. Once I increased my prayer, I noticed that I was stronger spiritually, and I had lots of discernment. Something else that I did, you have to become bold. So I became bold, a bolder version of who I am. So I can't say that I'm going to be the most bold person in the world, but I am now a more bolder version of Davina. So I became a more bolder version of myself, and that really helped too, because now I'm not afraid to say different things out loud. Before, in the past, I used to be afraid to like renounce rebuke the devil, rebuke different things. I was like, oh no, I don't want to make this happen or make him come this way. But you can't be afraid to rebuke. So I learned how to rebuke in a way, and to not be afraid of those things, and to not be afraid of who I am. Sometimes I could get a little bashful at times, but to know who I am, and not be ashamed of who I am, basically. So everybody that knows me, they know that I have a relationship with God. Everybody, I would say, or if you had a conversation with me, you know that I have a relationship with God. I'm not afraid to show that. Yeah, so I just grew in that area. So those are 3 things that had helped me. So once I started doing those things, I noticed that when I was still having those dreams with attacks, that I was able to rebuke those demons. So I would say, I rebuke you, or I would sing known gospel songs that are based off of the Bible, like no weapon. I was singing no weapon formed against me in one of my dreams, where it was like this woman and this man, this was years ago, and they had like a gun. It was like a big gun. The woman tried to shoot me or something like that, and I just started singing like no weapon. Like, it just came to me, and I just started singing no weapon. I think I shared this in one of my videos. I can't remember which one it is, but no weapon formed against me shall prosper. And as soon as I said that, I knew how to sing the full song. They vanished in thin air, kind of. Well, they had kind of like vanished. I can't explain it exactly, but they weren't able to, like, the gun wouldn't shoot, like, as they were like loading the gun. Well, it was already loaded, but like, I don't use guns, so I don't know all the terminology, but once they were like pulling back to shoot, they couldn't do that once I started singing that song. Then I had another dream where I had another attack where I started singing another song, or I started singing a Bible verse, and that's based off No Weapons, based off a Bible verse as well, but it was something else. I think it was something based off of David, and I started singing that too, and I was able to fight back that way. I was also able to rebuke. Also, my mouth, like I also speak more. Like if I would have a spiritual attack, I would speak and fight back. Like I'll fight back some other type of way. So yeah, I no longer, like, I can't say that I never ever had another dream like that again, but it's very, very rare that I would have a spiritual attack in a dream. And if I do, I know how to fight back. It just happens naturally. It's not even that I'm trying to force myself to fight back. It's just like it naturally happens. So you're fighting, basically, when you're having those dreams, you're fighting in the spirit. So, and just like, since I already have that within me, that boldness, that form of boldness, basically, and that knowledge and that strength, I can fight back naturally in my spiritual life or whatever. Because when you dream, it's mainly the spiritual. Mainly, if you're a prophetic person, you're going to be in the spiritual realm. Some dreams is just like based off of like your flesh, but when you dream, basically, it's basically the spiritual realm. So yeah, you guys, I hope that helped. I rebuke fear in the name of Jesus from everybody's life, everybody that's watching this video. And if you're dealing with this, I rebuke it off of your life. And I just pray that you be encouraged during this time. If you like this video and it was helpful to you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next video. If you have any topics that you want me to discuss, then leave it down in the comments below. And of course, do not forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.